it's just one of those.
I feel like I've been flying, me and the clouds colliding. The stars have got me blinded, like waves I've started riding. Oh, 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 trying to go, 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 go. Run around, hunt 'em down with 100 dollars, count them out, all on the ground. I hope that they don't find me now. I'm hiding way above the clouds. I don't wanna die right now. I still gotta make you proud. I just wanna fly right now. I don't wanna let you down.
It's just one of those days. Oh, it's just one of those. It's just one of those days. Oh, it's just one of those. 1, 2, 3, go. Sunset, Bunny Mac, loud like they know how we get every night, not the call. Oh yeah, cooling at the moment, anything I need. I never try to fight it if it ain't nothing going on. I let nothing go. 8 all day, swerving on the interstate, picking up double cups from the corner store. No need for the rush, all good comes with time. Moderate at the perfect speed. Down in your seat, living in peace. It's just one of those days. Oh, it's just one of those. It's just one of those days. Oh, it's just one of those. 1, 2, 3, go.
Set me grinder in the kitchen, in the car. Got me in the club by the bar. Testa se alla de sakerna jag har. Jag vill ha 1, 2 och mer. Rulla med min liga och vi är bara några. Du ser att det går bra, hur är det ens en fråga? Om du måste fråga då är du inte min vän. Du vet jag vet att du ser. Finns ingen annan människa än dig som jag lovat. Lever upp till alla tankarna jag har målat. Svär om jag var tvungen hade gjort det igen. Svär det är lite kul ändå. De sa vi ride or die, så hur lever de då? Kanske inte svårt att förstå. Blött igenom flera knivar än bara en. Så för de som varit down kommer alltid vara down. Håller dig i ryggen om du gör detsamma. Alla mina äkta, de jag vet att jag har. Och jag lovar det är sant. Set me grinder in the kitchen, in the car. Got me in the club by the bar. Testa se alla de sakerna jag har. Jag vill ha 1, 2 och mer. Rulla med min liga och vi är bara några. Du ser att det går bra, hur är det ens en fråga? Om du måste fråga då är du inte min vän. Du vet jag vet att du ser. Finns ingen annan människa än dig som jag lovat. Lever upp till alla tankarna jag har målat. Svär om jag var tvungen hade gjort det igen. Vet ni alla ser the moves I make. Bara vänta på något stort. Låt dem alla creep on my success. Så många gånger de har tvivlat men inte det de sagt om mig. Mamma har alltid sagt och slå tillbaka hårdare. Testa bara störa, jag nåt slutet på mitt tålamod. Så jag kör över er, Vart försiktig hur jag väljer min väg. Copy-paste, aldrig velat vara som någon. Finns bara toppen när man kommer från misär. Eu só falo do meu coração.
And so the battle commences. It's got to be! And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Sopi. Ibanez. The Magpies doing well to win it back. Isak. Pat Matar Sarr. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And Athletic Club will get the throw-in. Isak. No possibility. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. And the danger's still on. Could be threatening. Terrific save. Bradley. Isak. And he's made headway. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. Could be. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. And a throw in for Athletic. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Bradley. Getting forward, making sure nothing untoward happened. Sopi. Opportunity here. And stopping the danger. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Newcastle come away with it. Promising sequence. Martin. Opportunity. Well, what a stop that was. Not the most confident clearance. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
Now what can they do from here? Shaping to shoot. Oh, really close with that effort. 10 minutes to go then. Athletic sloppy in possession here. That's really good and effective physical play. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Well, they've decided to make a change. Playing it short. Fed over towards the back post. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. This looks promising. Big chance. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And that is all for this game. The referee blows the whistle. And the match begins. That'll be a Bayer Leverkusen throw. And cleared away. Well, good run and good ball control. A chance to whip it in. And he takes on the shot. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Youssoufa Moukoko. Just the challenge that was required. And it's opening up. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Youssoufa Moukoko. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Finch. Moukoko. Mensch. Pulisic. Ba. And Newcastle come away with it. Moukoko. Being egged on by the crowd. And what a magical save it was! Well, the So off and running again, and there was a big gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Newcastle in the second? And it's with Isak, cutting it back. Tremendous block. Gives it a go, and fine goalkeeping. Can't get the shot through. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And it's with Isak. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Nicely blocked. A very effective challenge put in. Pulisic. This looks more than decent. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Up against his old club, and that's never easy for a footballer. A mixture of emotions.
Well, I have to say, I never really played well against my old clubs. I always felt the spotlight was on me. I think he might find it difficult today.
Clearance left a bit to be desired. Well, they can bring it out now. Nuno Mensch. Acres of space for the Magpies. No degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Into the final 20 minutes. And support available. But nothing comes of it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Good example of pressing without the ball. Well, couldn't keep it in. So making the substitution now. And scope for Newcastle to attack out wide. Shot blocked, but still alive. Nuno Mendes. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Takes aim! Oh, a tremendous block. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, still an issue here. Dangerous ball. Not away completely. Well, no damage done. On the ball, Conte. Frimpong. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Isak. The ball back with the Magpies now. It looks promising. Read it well. On the ball, Conte. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Frimpong. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. So the final whistle, and no cause for celebration. A special atmosphere and a grand occasion. One the players and fans alike have been anticipating in the tension-laden days leading up to this fixture. But now the talking has to stop and the football must take over. Who's going to emerge victorious? It's a hard question to answer. It's Arsenal. They take on Newcastle United live on EA TV. Hello everyone, and here's the bad news first of all. A weather system has stalled over northwest London, and it's a soggy scene at Wembley Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the league season about to begin, we have action coming up from the curtain raiser, the Community Shield. It's Arsenal up against Newcastle United.
Well, Derek, the Community Shield is always an interesting game, just to see how these two teams are progressing. What might the coaches do differently? Are the players fit enough? And will they be challenging for silverware once again this year?
Possession one. And it's with Isak. It's still alive. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Oh, great defending. Bradley. Well, that one has promise. It did look on for them, but not to be. Henriksen. Good tackle. Good-looking sequence. And nothing comes of this attack. Nelson. Oh, managing to beat him. And far from textbook defending. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Good weight on that pass. Koch. To put them ahead, and there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Power. Alphonso Davies. Plenty of support here. Nelson. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Arsenal have it back. Now the keeper grabs it. played into the centre. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. This could be troublesome. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Over it comes. Not a time for cool heads. A very effective challenge put in. Davies. Delivering it into the box. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. All hands on deck. They might be through here. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Nelson. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Superb effort to keep it in. Well, possibilities inside the box. And the substitution will occur now. And over comes the corner. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Henriksen. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. A fine reading of the situation. And it's gone over the line. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Can they hit on the break? Need to get back quickly here. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark. And the ball rolling again after what was a sublime first 45 from Newcastle. Are we in for more of the same here? Just wasn't going to give that ball away. Martin Ødegaard. He's blocked it! An encouraging Arsenal move. A foul, but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Well, the fact of the matter is sometimes there is no advantage, and that was the view of the referee. Good effort here! Oh, good work by the keeper. Corner kick played in, and the danger's still on. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Distributing it well. And ball back with Arsenal now. Teammates available, but timely defending when it mattered. Bradley. Crossing opportunity. Good visualisation and execution. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Arsenal's free kick here. 'Cause 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 'cause' 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 'c they've decided to make a change. Vitale. Inacio. Space and time for Arsenal. And clears the danger. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Arsenal taking on Leicester City.
That looks a really entertaining game.
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Breaking at pace. And options in the centre. And he takes on the shot. Brilliantly blocked. Playing it in. And making the move to the inside. And the shot. Well, he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Newcastle United up against Coventry City. Perfect challenge. Just 20 minutes remaining now. A really effective shielding under pressure. And quite simply, one wide of the target. And a substitution in the offing. Santana with it. And the Magpies moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, he almost nodded that one in. "15 minutes left for play. Vitale. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. It's looking promising. A super tackle and they've won possession. Well, a really good run. Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And the Magpies finding space on the flank. Can he play it in? In position. Still a chance. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, he did his best to place that one, but a disappointing end result. Arsenal have given it away. Bowman. Ball played nicely. Incisive pass. Well, it nearly worked out, and a fine interception. Good technique displayed. And cuts inside. Oh, that's splendid play. He must finish. Oh, he saved it well. Over it comes. Read it well, cleared it well. Surely! Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And he's in. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
And collected tidily. He had plenty. And full time, most satisfying, a victory in the curtain raiser to the season.
Well, it's certainly a good way to start the season. That's just what they wanted. They played really well today, and it's always great to keep winning trophies.
First piece of silverware, and that is never to be sniffed at, as the players applaud the fans who have been backing them today.
Well, it's great preparation for the season, Derek, and this is always a nice moment, going up to lift any trophy. Great for those fans as well.
Now for the trophy lift.
Some questions regarding the match. No further questions.
No more dares, only truths, girl. How about we go?
It's just one of those days. Oh, it's just one of those days. It's just one of.
I am the one, चट्टा दो धरती बंदों के घमंड I am the one, बेकाबू मैं जमाना मुझसे तंग I am the one, दुनिया
It is a new dawn and the sense that we are starting afresh. The first game of this brand new Premier League season, and it's bound to be compelling. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the Gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the Gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And it is a day of renewal, the first game of the Premier League season. Always something to look forward to. It's Coventry City up against Newcastle United.
Well, thanks, Derek, and what a season this should be. Starting off with today's game. Can the visitors come here and display the form that won them the title last season? It should be a really good game.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something here. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Minge. Echoes. Well, it is a special day for the manager, and this is a clear sign that he's doing his job. His 250th game at the helm.
Well, what an achievement. He's been excellent for this club. They play good football, they develop players, and they win games. Let's hope he's around for a long time to come.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Oh, good save. Decent looking pass. In position. And danger still. Ball is loose. And mopping up defensively. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Isak. The cross is on. And he's keen on cutting in. Firing it towards goal. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Trying to pick out a teammate. Still not clear. Koch. It's looking promising. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Ellis Sims. Ceballos. Sims. Just cutting off the supply. Read it superbly to take back possession. The Magpies looking creative. Could be threatening. Crucial piece of defending. McFarlane. Ceballos. Martins. Fabio Tavares. Good work from Newcastle to win it back. Isak. Now he must favour the cross. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Nuno Mendes. And that brings the attack to an end. And the referee blows for a foul. And the right place to cut out the pass. Really good ball there. Oh, the post denied him. And the move breaks down. McFarlane. Martins. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Isak. Room to roam on the wing for Newcastle. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky. Well, pressing really high. And Newcastle with the ball again. Could cross it in here. Can he find the net? And that's a very good parry. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Determined block. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway step. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Promising pass. And Newcastle using width to good effect. A glorious chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And he's clear as lines. Santana. Well, Chelsea have been busy in the transfer market, and the contract situation has been ironed out. We could see him in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and...
Oh, sorry, Stuart, look at this! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Right, time for a scoring update in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
It's a goal for Palace. It's now 1-0 with 53 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? And he takes on the shot. And the keeper getting a... cross to stop it. So making the substitution now. Playing it in. It's not a particularly good corner there. Effective challenge. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Coventry City facing Sheffield United. Now with Koch. And the Magpies recovering possession well. Can he put it in? And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
Martins. McFarlane. A super tackle and they've won possession. What can he do with it now? Takes it on! Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. And it's gone behind for the corner. Half-hearted clearance. And a significant block following that cross. Really sound defending. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good. Enough defensively.
Underway again, and Newcastle really beginning to run away with this now. The scoreline threatening to get ugly here. Really good challenge. 20 minutes remaining. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Newcastle United taking on Leeds United. Nicely cut out. Martins. McFarlane. Ceballos. Ellis Sims. Retaining possession proving difficult. Bradley.
Well, these fans are making for the exits now. Their team have been totally outplayed today.
Thomas now. And snuffing out the danger. Well, news of a goal update on the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 80 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Has someone to play it to. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Counter-attacking chance. And playing it through. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. 5 minutes to go. Ellis Sims. Well-timed tackle. Well, that one has promise. Ellis Sims. Now they've lost it. Lovely ball over the top. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Clearance needed to be better. And he did well to cut it out. Now a decent position. And angling it back. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Let's see about the delivery. Not away completely. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And that is all for this game. The referee blows the whistle and Newcastle...
They played well and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
I'm the boy from the on top. Me a start there from
Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, playing against his old club. And a warm welcome on a very pleasant day for football in the northeast of England. The venue is St James's Park. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United. Chance here. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. And here's the Newcastle formation.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
This might have potential. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? Koch. Bradley, good through ball. Could be dangerous. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Pau Torres. Good use of advantage. And they're trying to get right into his face. Newcastle recovering possession well. And it's with Kovalenko. Torres on the ball. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Excellent block. Brilliantly blocked. And it's with Isak. Might jump in front. What a vital intervention. And over it comes. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task.
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
Oh, my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. Making progress. And that brings the attack to an end. And that's a straightforward stop. And it's with Kovalenko. And Kimmich. Greenwood. Nuno Mendes. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Can they forge ahead? Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Isak. Chance to finish. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
It was a penalty for Leicester City, and the goalkeeper was celebrating with this one because it hit the bar and it went out of play. It remains 0-0 with 28 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. And Morgan. Decent looking pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Bradley. Now with Koch. Nuno Mendes. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Regained possession. And this situation could be dangerous. Chance here. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. And news of a goal at the King Power Stadium. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Leicester City. They've scored the opener here with 5 minutes left to play before half-time.
Thank you, Alex. Well-timed tackle. And it's with Kovalenko. Torres on the ball. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Difficult to stop him. Oh, can they square the game? Oh, a smart stop. Joshua Kimmich with the corner. Well, he made the catch under pressure. Isak. And nicely over the top. And that's it, we've reached the halfway point. Back in business, and the lead belongs to the Magpies. Will they be able to keep it? There to win it back. Now with Morgan. Koch. Gordon. And scope for Newcastle to attack out wide. Genuine chance. Well, he knows it. The shot needed to be just a bit lower. And it has been a priority for Tottenham to get this deal over the line. And apparently everything now signed and agreed, Stuart.
Well, the figure being reported is about £30 million, which in my view is value for money. We know he's talented, and on his day, he can be an excellent player.
Now, maybe an opportunity for Newcastle to extend their lead here. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. And well positioned to clear. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. The verdict is offside here. Plenty of support here. Newcastle losing possession. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And news coming through of a goal in the Fulham game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a goal for Manchester City. They've scored the opener here with 58 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Just the clearance that was called for. And he takes it on. And Just wide of the target. Goal kick.
Well, I think the goalkeeper had it covered, but it was a decent effort, though.
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Manchester City. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kimmich. Fluency of movement. Can he get one back? Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. On to Greenwood. Intercepted effortlessly. And into the last 20 minutes. The drama of the Carabao Cup. And it's live with us here on EA TV. It's Leeds United against Plymouth Argyle.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
Morgan. Koch. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Being pressed hard. Flag raised. For offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Oh, he's given the ball away. It is a decent-looking attack here, but quick thinking defensively. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And Morgan. Leeds recovering possession well. Will he play it in? Spot on with that tackle. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Olsen. And back with Kimmich. Throw in for Leeds United. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And he's in. Great movement. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
A lopsided, and that is all for this game. The referee blows the whistle, and you...
Like...
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that'll be all for today.